Let's go ahead and see how we do this. First step is to separate the two radicals in the numerator and the denominator so that we can simplify it. So we have 16x to the 6. This is not very good handwriting. Let me try again. There you go, much better. So 16x to the 6 over 4x squared. I need to separate these two as products because that's what they are. They're multiplying. In each radical there's two things that are multiplying. So I have 16 and we have x to the 6, 4 and x to the square. Now here my index is 2. When the index is 2, we don't write it, but we know that the index is 2. And that's important because that's how we're going to solve or simplify the exponents inside. Alright, well, what is the square root of 16? The square root of 16 is 4. To simplify the square root of x to the 6th, we have to remind ourselves the index is 2. So I'm going to say, what is 6 divided by 2? 6 divided by 2 is 3. So I'm going to say x cubed. Is there anything left over? No. In the denominator, I have square root of 4, which is 2. Again, the index here is 2. So what is 2 divided by 2? 2 divided by 2 is 1. So x raised to 1. There is no left over. So there is no square root left. Can I simplify this more? Yes, 4 divided by 2 is 2. X cubed divided by x is x squared. So my final answer is 2x squared. For question number 2, again I have a fraction inside the radical, so I'm going to separate the top and the bottom. I get 25 y to the 8 and 5 y squared. Let's separate the product. I get 25 y to the 8 and 5 y squared. The square root of 25 is 5. The square root of y to the 8 is y to the 4 because 8 divided by 2 is 4. Again, there is no index, that means the index is 2. Square root of 5 is just square root of 5. Square root of y raised to 2 is y. We cannot have a square root symbol or any radical symbol in the denominator. So I'm going to multiply by a form of 1, which is square root of 5 over square root of 5. This is a form of 1. Because multiplying by this doesn't change anything in terms of the quantity, but it changes things in terms of how they look. So in the bottom or the denominator, square root of 5 times square root of 5 gives me 5. The y follows. On top I get 5 y to the 4th times square root of 5. This 5 and this 5 cancel. This 4 becomes a 3. This y cancels. So my final answer is y cubed square root of 5. Alright, I'll give you a minute to take notes.